Alex Bejeda is confused why Jamahal Hill took so long to address his KO loss. Jamal posted this to his Instagram last week, expressing his frustration with Alex's post-fight celebration. He said that he will rematch Alex, and when he does, he will knock him out. In an interview with Fox Sports, Alex fired back saying, "To be honest, I don't get why he's doing this so late. It's been almost 2 months. People usually do that right away, but maybe he just woke up from the knockout. It's kind of like you harvest what you seed. During Glover's fight, he was respectful. Glover, he got respect at the end. With us, he was a bit more disrespectful, so he got what he put on." Bo Nickal met the barber Steve-O, who everybody's been saying he looks like.
Hey man, it's just alcohol. It's just alcohol. You're acting like a kid over here, man.
Merab Dvalishvili does not think Shavkat Rakhmonov could beat Joaquin Buckley. Joaquin reposted this clip to his Instagram. He wrote, "You won't listen to me. You better listen to Merab."
How good is Shavkat?
Oh yeah,
He's the real deal.
he's good.
Does he beat Buckley?
No.
Buckley's that good, huh?
Buckley is.
Wow. That's a bold statement right there, bro. So he backs up the talk then, huh?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Shavkat's what, number 3? I think Shavkat's 3 in the world or 2 in the world, right?
I know. I don't know exactly. Oh, Shavkat's winning all his fights. I don't know how many.
Yeah.
But he's finishing. He's finishing everybody.
And you think Buckley beats him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rampage Jackson spars with his son. Rampage posted this to his Instagram. He wrote, "Sparring with my clone is my new hobby. Hopefully he comes back to fight again soon." Sean Strickland responds to Jon Anik saying that he has earned a title shot and doesn't blame him for waiting out until he receives one. Jon said this on Sirius XM.
Jon, what did you think of Sean Strickland's performance?
I thought he fought great. You know, I thought he could have waited for a championship opportunity and didn't. I mean, has anyone stepped up for the UFC more than Sean Strickland, right? The main event against Nassourdine Mavov, the main event against Abus Magomedov, both of those had circumstances in which he was stepping up for the UFC. And those came on the back end of him putting his number 4 ranking on the line against Alex Pereira when no one in the top 10 would have fought him, right, at UFC 276. So if anyone deserves to sit right now for 12 months after essentially dominating Paulo Costa, it's Sean Strickland. In no other sport do you have to win and entertain, right? Even in a 1-0 baseball game, and I said this on my podcast this week, like everybody's given the pitcher credit. Sean Strickland essentially just pitched a shutout against a very dangerous man in the top 7. I'm not sure what he's supposed to do, and I know Eric Nixick sort of came over and apologized to Hunter and Dana a little bit. I know it wasn't the fight we expected. I thought it was going to be the fight of the night, but Sean Strickland, I mean, his skills never lead the conversation because of his personality. And I think his skills need to lead the conversation, and his next fight should definitely be for the championship.
Sean Strickland responded to this clip via Instagram message. Sean said, "I appreciate the love, man. I'll be waiting for the next title shot." Tom Aspinall posted a Q&A with Leon Edwards to his YouTube channel. Make sure to go check out the full video, links in the description. Here's the clip where they discuss how they're both fighting rematches at UFC 304. Tom is fighting Curtis Blades, who he lost to back in 2022 via TKO due to a knee injury, and Leon is fighting Bilal Muhammad. The two fought to a no contest back in 2021 due to an accidental eye poke.
Let's talk UFC 304. What fights we got on? What fights you looking forward to apart from your own?
Obviously your one.
Oh, thanks.
Because the rematch. I think Curtis Blades is a good opponent. Even though I pick you to win, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
How many rematches have you had in your career?
It's my second one.
This is my first one. Never had one. Oh yeah, of course you had the Usman one. Yeah.
I think Usman. Then this one, yeah. How you feel about it? Rematches.
Well, I'm happy with this one because it's. I want to get revenge. I want to get a bit of revenge, don't I?
Yeah.
Also, you fought Usman 3 times, didn't you?
3 times.
So how does that change from one to another then?
I feel like also the more you fight, you probably get more comfortable with them.
Yeah.
Then feel like sparring. Then like I was training this guy. I sparred this guy 3 times basically. That's how it feels like when you're rematching him, and you kind of like I already felt the strength. You already felt the punches, and thought, okay, I know what I'm going in there for. More than like
I just know that Curtis Blade's got a proper hard leg. I'll kick it. I might win you. No, I had a bad day for ages before that. That was just. But how many rounds have you done with him then altogether?
25. No, 15. No, what's that? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 15 rounds.
Well, that's a lot of rounds to do with someone, don't it?
That's a lot of rounds, bro. Especially with Usman.
Kevin Lee opened up a restaurant. His brother Keith Lee made a TikTok about it. Kevin posted this video to his TikTok. He wrote, "I want to build something great brick by brick. This weekend is going to be a big step. God is the greatest."
Brother's restaurant. And when I say my brother, I mean the same mom and dad. But I didn't order it and he don't know we here. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. I got it, let's try it, and rate it 1 through 10.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for the love. The response on this video was nuts. And I blew past 10,000 followers here on TikTok. I'm more excited for that than when I hit 100 on Instagram or Twitter. A lot of comments that I saw were super constructive like this one. She's absolutely right. It's gonna take a lot of hard work for me to do this the right way. But trust me, I'm on it. Starting with this Instagram page that will post the hours, location, and any changes that I make to the menus. That being said, I'm just super happy that Keith enjoyed the food. That's the number one thing. The food has to be good, and anybody else who comes to see me is gonna get that same experience. You know, I thought with Keith being my little brother that I was gonna get some insight. Maybe he would take it a little easy on me. Not at all. I was stressed the out for 2 weeks. But at least it did put me on my A game. So from now on, that's all I'm bringing is just my A game. The exposure and everything is cool, but even if Keith wasn't my brother, he really inspired me to start this food journey. And to see him happy with the food, that's all I need to keep going. Y'all chill in them comments. I got my wife threatening to kill me.
Dana White wants to see Tony Ferguson retire after he fights Michael Chiesa, win or lose. The fight goes down at UFC on ABC 7 on August 3rd. Speaking to MMA Junkie, Dana said, "Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I would like to see him retire." Following his KO victory over Dustin Jacoby this weekend, Dominick Reyes made an appearance on the MMA Hour today. Dominick discussed Jon Jones fighting Stipe Miocic next and not Tom Aspinall. He said Tom is young in his championship career. What does Tom really have to offer Jon in terms of legacy? Right now, Jon's thinking I only got 1 or 2 left. They gotta be worth it. He doesn't see Tom or Curtis as long-standing champions. He sees them as right now. He's not worried about right now. He's worried about forever. But forever, he'll also be known that he lost to me. Maybe we can figure that out one day. Ariel Helwani asked Dom if he still believes that. Dom replied, "It's not a belief, it's a fact." And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one says, "I feel like we didn't appreciate Mario Yamasaki's bloodlust." The second one says, "Boggles my mind how every 6 months Cheeto looks like a different person." And the final one says, "It's so crazy how they gave Raul a bonus and not Dominic." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.